It can't be proved, but Chiellini's trying to make it obvious to everybody.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 cheating scandals in soccer.
This game is absolutely amazing. Pepe's been sent off. He's not happy with that.
For this list, we're looking at some of the biggest instances of cheating and foul play in the beautiful game. We'll also explore some of the biggest scandals that involved winning. Who's your favorite player that bends the rules the most? Let us know below. Number 10. Acting on the world stage. Hoping to get off to a good start at the 2002 World Cup, Brazil faced Turkey in the first game of Group C, with the South Americans leading 2-1, and as the seconds ticked down to full time, Brazil had a corner. As Turkey's Hakan Ünsal kicked the ball towards Rivaldo, it seemingly hit the Brazilian in the face, and he went down. Ünsal was sent off. However, replays showed the ball had hit the then Barcelona forward on the leg, not the face he dramatically grasped. For his unsportsmanlike play acting, Rivaldo was fined by FIFA. Even though Brazil ended up winning the competition, this infamous moment tainted that accolade. Number 9. Pepe's fury. Pepe is a nightmare for opposition attackers. He uses his aggression to intimidate players into making mistakes. However, the Portuguese defender often took it way too far. In 2009, while playing for Real Madrid, Pepe snapped against Getafe CF in Spain's La Liga.
This is Casquero on the chance to score. He's brought down by Pepe, and a penalty is going to be given.
With Javier Casquero bearing down on goal, he fell under pressure from Pepe. The defender proceeded to kick Casquero multiple times and stamped on him in a horrific attack. This sparked a bit of a melee between the two sides. Afterward, Pepe was banned for a massive 10 games. In another instance, at the 2018 World Cup, Portugal faced Morocco in their group match. As Mehdi Benatia tapped Pepe on the back, he went down as though he was hit by a cannonball. Yikes. Number 8. Teething problems. As good as Luis Suarez has been on the pitch, he has one glaring problem that stands out from the rest: biting. In 2010, when playing for Ajax, he took a chomp out of PSV Eindhoven's Otman Bakal, which resulted in a fine and suspension. Then, in 2013, while playing for Liverpool, Suarez got into a tussle with Chelsea's Branislav Ivanovic, where the Uruguayan let his inner vampire out.
And Suarez does. He does exactly that. That is quite incredible and pretty disgusting.
Suarez was banned for 10 games, but at the World Cup in 2014, he learned nothing from his other incidents, as Suarez bit Italy's Giorgio Chiellini.
It looks to me, dare I say it, that he's had a little bite at Chiellini.
Surely not again.
He received the biggest World Cup ban of 9 games, forbidden from all soccer-related activity for 4 months, and a fine.
The player Luis Suarez is banned from taking part in any kind of football-related activity, administrative, sport, or any other, for a period of 4 months in accordance with Article 22 of the FIFA Disciplinary Code.
Number 7. Amateur acupuncture. Carlos Bilardo has worn a lot of hats. He was a midfield general in Argentina, a physician, and a World Cup winning manager with his country. But he's best known for bending the rules whenever possible. When playing for clubs like San Lorenzo and Estudiantes, Bilardo hid needles in his socks. During games, he would subtly stab opponents, forcing them to make mistakes. In 2017, Federico Allende, an Argentine player, took inspiration from Bilardo by poking the opposition with sharp objects. When he became a manager, Bilardo continued his dastardly ways. He reportedly told his players to put heat rub in the opposition's eyes and admitted having knowledge that a water bottle given to the team Brazil had been spiked in 1990 during a World Cup match. Number 6. Rotten Rojas. In 1989, the event known as El Maracanãs took place. During a qualifying match for the 1990 World Cup, Brazil took on Chile. The latter needed to win to go through. But with Chile losing 1-0, their goalkeeper, Roberto Rojas, went down.
There's an incident there. Something has been thrown. Goalkeeper.
Seemingly, he had been hit by a flare thrown from the crowd. As a result, his teammates refused to continue.
The game is over. It's been abandoned by the referee. Just what the outcome will be, I have no idea. But Chile have clearly refused to come back. And they left the field after their goalkeeper, they claim, was hit by a missile.
However, unfortunately for Rojas, the TV cameras picked up on what actually happened. He wasn't hit at all. It turned out Rojas had used a razor blade to give himself injuries. This was planned by manager Orlando Aravena and the team doctor. Rojas was banned from football for life, and Chile was banned from participating in the 1994 World Cup. The ban against Rojas was later lifted. Number 5. The Good Friday match-fixing scandal. Manchester United and Liverpool have one of the most passionate rivalries around, so you might be surprised to hear that the duo worked together back in 1915 to fix a match. In the then First Division, United was battling relegation as Liverpool was safe. With World War I about to suspend the division, players on both sides placed bets on the game. In the end, United won 2-0. But suspicions were aroused when Liverpool looked bored, missed a penalty, then had a go at their teammate, who almost scored. After an investigation, the FA banned 3 United and 4 Liverpool players for life. However, the bans for 6 players were eventually lifted, while center forward Enoch West had to wait until 1945. Number 4. The Whistle Mafia. Referees are usually seen as a pillar of the sport's law, not the ones breaking them. But in Brazil in 2005, Edilson Pereira de Carvalho and Paulo José Danilun were taking payments to fix the outcome of matches by a gambling ring. The results of several Brazilian national championship and second division games were annulled, and the reffing duo was banned from officiating for life. Another scandal involving referees happened the same year in Germany. Robert Heutzer, the main culprit, confessed to fixing and betting on the outcome of matches in cup competitions and lower down leagues. He was banned for life and received a prison sentence. Number 3. Tapie-gate. In 1993, France's Marseille was at the top of their game. They won the Ligue 1 and became the first French side to win the Champions League. But that soon fell apart. It came out that their president Bernard Tapie and general manager Jean-Pierre Bernez had asked several Valenciennes players to forfeit their match with Marseille.
A matter that would ultimately land Tapie a 2-year prison sentence.
One of the players, Jacques Glassman, told the authorities about the bribe. As a result, Glassman got the FIFA Fair Play Award in 1995. Marseille was stripped of being league champions and relegated to the division below. Tapie, Bernez, and several others that were involved in the conspiracy were banned for life and sentenced to prison. Number 2. The Hand of God. As one of the greatest players to step onto a pitch, Diego Maradona had all the talent to take apart England single-handedly at the 1986 World Cup quarterfinal. And he did, at least with his second goal.
And he's hurting England again here. It's a brilliant run. It's one of the World Cup great goals.
But the first one is what puts a mark on his legacy. With the ball floating towards the England goal, keeper Peter Shilton ran to get it. However, he was beaten to it by the 8-inch smaller Maradona, and the ball fell into the English goal. England immediately began protesting.
The English players screamed for handball. Everyone had seen the infringement, except Tunisian referee Benakoua.
Something was off. Replays showed the Argentine had knocked the ball into the back of the net with his hand, and the ref didn't see it. Argentina went on to win 2-1 and ended up winning the tournament. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable, or in this case dishonorable mentions. Le Hand of God. In a World Cup qualifier against the Republic of Ireland in 2009, Thierry Henry controlled the ball with his hand as he set up the winning goal.
Oh, Henry! Oh, it's in the net! It's a goal!
Sneaky peek. Barcelona's Sergio Busquets pretended to be hit by Inter Milan's Thiago Motta in a 2010 Champions League bout. On a roll. After his diving and play-acting shenanigans at the 2018 World Cup, Neymar became a rolling meme. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Calciopoli. European football was rocked when the scandal came out in 2006. Hires up of several Italian football clubs and referee groups had been influencing the choosing of favorable officials for certain matches. Even Serie A champions Juventus were found to be involved. They were stripped of the 05 and 06 titles, the latter of which was given to Inter Milan. But even more dramatically, Juventus were relegated to Serie B for the following season. Other clubs involved in the Calciopoli, like AC Milan, Lazio, Regina, and Fiorentina, received various punishments, mostly point deductions and expulsions from competitions. As for the individuals, many of them were handed bans from football and even received prison sentences. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.